Actually, we are. All right, let's do this, you guys. Exclusively Van Halen.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Hey, look at that.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. I guess not using this for a few days. Recharge the batteries,
There
I
you go.
guess. And speaking about recharging batteries, look at this. That deserves a thumbs up, you guys. Look at that. Oh,
The Grateful Ned.
there he is. Oh, he was running around outside and everything, man. He was having a good time. You guys, if this is your first time here, my name's Johnny Beane. This is Ron Gunner. This is exclusively Van Halen, the Van Halen show on YouTube, on Twitch, on a couple places on Facebook. Facebook actually just changed their API where you can't stream into groups anymore. So we are not live in the exclusively Van Halen group. We are not live in the Johnny Beane TV group, and we are not live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group.
So how is Chris King going to watch?
I don't know. We might never see Chris King again. I hope. But wait, no, not that. I mean, I hope we do see him again. That's what I mean. Chris King, if you can hear me, Chris King. Is Janice the intern here? Janice, can you somehow?
She's on a phone call. She said
She's on a phone call. Okay, get on the phone with New Zealand. Isn't he in New Zealand?
Australia.
Australia. I just mailed our. We gave away a guitar wireless Saturday night, and I mailed that to New Zealand today. Janice, there you are. Do you have a direct line to our friend in Australia, Chris King? If you do, let him know that he can still watch on Facebook, but it has to be on my personal page. Okay? Maybe he'll see that, actually. We'll see. We'll see if he's in the chat. But again, you guys, it's kind of breaking news. Facebook does not let you stream to groups anymore. So we are not live in the exclusively Van Halen group. Hang on. At 64,000 members, I let 100 people a day into that group. So we're growing. But anyway, we're not live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group tonight. And we're not live in the Johnny Beane TV group. So I might as well delete this card. We don't need that card. Janice, can you send me a tweet on X reminding me that I don't need that card anymore? Because we are not live in those groups anymore.
And Janice, he wants to know if you have a way to contact Chris King.
Yeah. Somebody get a hold of Chris King and tell. Well, I think he'll see. He'll notice that we're not live in whatever he's watching from, and then he'll find another page, because we are live. Let's say this. We're live on X, which is actually pretty incredible. We're growing on X over there, man. I think
That's extra special.
X. Yeah, we are live in the Facebook Johnny Beane page. We can help support with Facebook stars. We're live there. I know. Let's see, where else? We're live. Well, we're live on YouTube. Obviously, I mean that's where our biggest audience is. And if you'd like to help support the channel on YouTube, you can help with channel membership. Channel membership it's a great way to help support the channel because you get exclusive content. You get your name in green in the chat, Like Janice Lala, I see you. Like Ron Gunner, I see you. Like the Axe, I see you guys. And you get exclusive emojis, and the top tier get their name read at the top of every talk show. And they are currently Sherman Callahan, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, R-Habs, Warleg, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB and J-Cat, and Janice Lala.
Janice.
That's the top tier of channel members. Thank you, Janice. I just got your tweet. I see that. Thank you. So, yeah, so we have channel membership if you'd like to help support the channel and support these shows. And then we have something called Super Chats. There we go. Where you don't even know this, but a friend of mine is the person that actually invented the Super Chat. You don't even know that. Most people don't know that. But I know the people that invented all this stuff. These lights you can magically change underneath the sleeping Ned. You know, so the brighter the better. You might wake him up. What do you think? Red? Anyway, these lights you can change in real time while we're alive. And what that does is it helps support the channel and support these shows. And it gets your question or comment highlighted to the top of the chat, wherever that is, here on YouTube. Let's see.
YouTube.
So, yeah. So that's pretty cool. And I just realized I was gonna take this off before the show started. Well, yeah, I know. You guys wanted it. It's getting hot in here already, man. Oh. Anyway, you guys. Hey, you know, these talk shows, if you'd like to help support these shows, because unfortunately it's not free doing these shows. And so if you'd like to help support us, those are ways you can do that. But anyway. Ron, what's going on, man? What's the latest?
Actually, I started working on the frets on the little black guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I started working on it. Fretboard's done and clean. Now I'm dressing the frets on the edges, and I'm going to recrown them and polish them all up. So that'll be done. And then next step is get the paint ready. I got to sand it all down, get all that done. And I'm picking up the bluish purple and pinkish purple for your pedal tomorrow.
Oh,
and I've been working on lights for this wall, trying to get this wall done a little better. It's stuck. There we go.
Oh, very cool, man. I saw your photo on X.
Oh, okay.
You posted a photo of the guitars. I saw that earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that going. That's another one of those stranded lights I won for MacBid, and I got them for. I got that strand for $12, brand new in package, regular $50. Telling you, MacBid needs to sponsor us. Send us all kind of lights.
Janice, can you contact or tag on Twitter? Was it MaxBid?
MacBid, MACBID.
MacBid.
Yep, MacBid.
MacBid. I'll add that to the list because I do have some companies. I do have some other companies I was going to contact about getting some demo stuff to feature on these shows, you guys. Because that's what we do here. We feature products. We talk about stuff. Tuesday is the Van Halen show. We call it OU81 Tuesday. We actually have a lot of great stuff lined up to talk about tonight. So, but hey, actually, I am going to take this off because it gets hot. Can you see the chat? Can you say hi?
Yeah.
Really quickly? Say hi to some people?
I see. Let's see. Let's do it like Romper Room. Well, you guys probably don't remember that.
My sisters were actually on that show. And I got blamed for erasing the tape.
Well, we all did erasing tape for some reason or other. Janice, Sky, T, Scott, Greasy Monkey, Russell, Dakota. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Alex. Hey, Alex. Let's see. Balls. What? Okay. And then Also, oh, and Johnny, I don't know if you know this or not, but Peggy broke her finger, her middle finger on her right hand.
Oh no.
So she's going to have a
No,
hard.
no
She's going to
idea.
have a hard time playing that little guitar when she wins it.
Well, speaking
Michael,
of
Keith,
speaking of winning, actually, let's give one of these away tonight because this ties in to one of our stories tonight. Tonight we will give away. I just found this on my desk here. We'll give away a Michael Anthony guitar pick. The Circle. This is actually one of his guitar picks.
my daughter worked with him.
Cool.
Not that Michael Anthony, but that's his name.
Uh-huh.
And he is from California.
Well, if he plays guitar, this pick has his name on them already. But there you go. So this is up for grabs tonight. The Circle guitar pick. This is a Michael Anthony Dunlop. And so the way you participate is you participate in the live chat here on YouTube. Okay? So you must be subscribed to the channel. And actually, we're looking to get to 12K YouTube subscribers. We're about 200 away from 2K or 12K, I'm sorry. Actually, I remember when I hit 2K.
So
I think it was
everybody create your spam accounts and whatever, and everybody subscribe.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever
and remember,
it takes.
when you get to 20,000, you get. There you go.
Yeah, we're giving away a Kramer Bretta special guitar at 20K.
Do I need to put a Floyd in that one?
I don't know, maybe.
That one would be easier than the other one.
If it helps. If it helps.
There we go.
Could put a tremolo on that, sure. But that's 20K. We'll give that away. Ron's working on a guitar right now that we're going to give away. It's a little guitar. It's a little mini. Technically, it's a Samick.
Yes.
Is it? It's a Samick.
You want me to get it and show it?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a little guitar. Actually, I bought it back in like 2005 to keep in my car just to play, and this is the truth. And then I ended up never really using it, whatever. It sat in the corner for years and years and years. And we decided that we would do a giveaway with it, and that Ron would paint it and fix it up. So he has the guitar.
All right.
He has it. He's working on it right now. There's the body.
Oh, well.
Well, and there was something.
That was the pickup.
That was the pickup.
Yeah, it's still going in it. Still works. It landed on a cloth. We're good. I forgot it and had that screwed in there. But yeah, last night I opened these holes up for the new pots. They're going to have 500K pots. And I also had to stick a Dremel tool in there and round that bottom part out so the bigger full-size pots, not the mini ones that were in it, fit. Then all this is going to be copper shielded, so you won't see any of that. The pickup cavity will be copper shielded. And then the neck, I got the fretboard clean, and I got the frets clean, and I started dressing the ends, but I'm going to recrown the frets, polish them up, and that's what the guitar is right there.
Oh yeah. The Greg Bennett.
Yep.
There's the name of that guitar. The actual name of it would have been on the truss rod cover.
Yeah, it says Avalon or something like that.
Yeah, it's like an Avalon. Yeah.
So
there you go.
This is a giant guitar, man. Look at this.
Well, you're like 8 feet tall or something.
I can almost do this. But yeah, and this will be playable. It won't be just a little, not a little novelty. It's going to play. It's going to sound good. I got black tuners for it with gold, actual USA Fender gold rings to go around them on the inserts up here. I got gold knob that's going to go on it, and it's going to be copper with the gold splatter. And I'm looking to
Nice.
see. I'm looking to see if I have for the black post and a black bridge instead of the chrome that was on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't, it's going to be the chrome, but it's going to be copper with gold splatter and as much gold hardware as I have to put on it, and completely playable, ready to go.
There you go.
So,
and best of all, it's free to whoever wins it.
That's right. But I can't believe how good that cleaned up, though.
That looks really nice. I'm gonna have to send you another one of my guitars that I actually play.
Well, that's fine.
You know, right, Janice?
I told you. So I can show you what this looks like with this in here. I'll just have to hold it so it doesn't fall out. I forgot I didn't screw it in. I screwed the pickup into the ring, but didn't screw the ring into the body. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. Very nice. Very nice.
So that's going to be done, and whoever wins it, enjoy it. You will be able to play it, and it should. I don't know. It should sound pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of weight to the body, so that should help.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I never plugged the guitar in because the pickup was always dead. The one that was in there. Yeah. But see, the reason I got the guitar in the first place was not to play as a regular guitar. I got just to keep in the car, just to play on at stoplights. You know, like remember that cartoon? You actually might remember this. Guitar World magazine had a cartoon in it back in the 80s.
Wow,
I can't think of what his name was.
I haven't thought about that for a long time, but yes,
yeah.
I do remember a cartoon.
And there was a cartoon. There was in one of the issues that I had, probably because Eddie Van Halen was on the cover of the magazine, you know, something like that. One of the issues I remember had the cartoon, and he would play the guitar at stoplights. Some sort of something. And so I thought of that, you know, years ago. And I got a guitar just to keep in the car, just to play. Ended up never doing that. The guitar actually just sat in the background, sat in the corner for years. You know, for a long time. And then just recently we thought, well, hey, you know, maybe, you know, I'm not using it. Maybe we'll just do a giveaway with it. You know, because I keep telling you guys, I'm giving everything away at some point. I mean, except for Ned. Ned will still be here. You know, I'll be in a potato sack with suspenders. But most of this stuff here, I'll be giving away at some point,
including the armoire.
Well, truthfully, one of the things, I may be moving my studio here. I may not be in the studio at some point. So the guitar armoire won't be around. It won't be a thing anymore. But the lights will still be a thing because that's, you know, it's a part of my thing. You know, I'm the only one that does that. So, but anyway, so I may be moving this studio. Well, for the show. For the show. Let me just say, you know, who knows?
Janice,
who knows,
yes, I can.
You know?
By the way.
Yeah. Wait, you're a germaphobe, but you have a cat.
Huh?
Oh, dude, this cat, Ned. Oh, he's the cleanest cat there is, man. He really is. He's great. To the garage? Huh? Am I moving to the garage? Actually, no, I'm not. But that, you know, I guess that's an idea. But anyway, what I'm saying though is, you know, I have guitars. I'll be giving certain guitars away. Like I think we talked about maybe that Kramer there, you know, that maybe I'll give that away. The Music Man I've talked about in the future. In the future, Marty, I'll be giving this guitar away. And that's the guitar.
88 miles an hour.
That's the guitar everybody wants right there. So in the future, that will be a giveaway on the channel here, you know, at some point.
I'll be in the audience. I'll be in the audience. I have pretty good luck winning on this show when I'm not a guest.
Yeah, I know. I know. But anyway, we should probably get to the stuff. Anyway, so tonight we're giving away a Michael Anthony guitar pick. So the Circle. So if you want to win this, basically what you do is you participate in the live chat, meaning you have to be subscribed to the channel. And then what happens, actually, it would help if I even opened up the giveaway tool. That would actually help. So let me see if I can do that really quickly. Okay, giveaways. There we go. All right, so the giveaway tool is currently open now. So anybody that chats in the chat from here until the end will be eligible for the guitar pick.
Are we doing a random number?
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah. 2000. You think 2000 is a good one?
I'd say 1984.
1984. Well, that's less than 2000.
Oh, I know.
We'll see. Because the thing is, I can change the number later. You know, we can wait until people get on that. Okay, but let's get to it, you guys. By the way, if you're watching this on playback, okay, let me remind you guys, you can always just scrub forward. I actually need to make a video,
a short,
where the first thing I play that says, hey, if you're watching this on playback, I have a few announcements I like to say. We got channel members we like to, shout out. But if you want to get to the main part of the show, like, the main content, you can always scrub forward a little bit. So, because a few people have kind of complained about that. Like, man, you just yap on and on and on.
It's a podcast.
It is a podcast. That's what this is. It's about yapping, and it's on Spotify, by the way. All right.
Be like that commercial. What are you going to do about it? Some of that boxing you was learning?
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Okay. All right. Can you fast forward now? You can try. You can try it. Let us know what happens in about 20 minutes. Okay. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. This is actually we should do this first. Happy birthday, Valerie Bertinelli.
She is 64 today.
Happy birthday.
I know that she's 5 years older than me because in the 70s I was in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
But Eddie met her first.
I think everybody was. I hear that all the time. All the time people talk about they watch that show.
Well, if I'd have met her before Eddie did,
mm-hmm.
I'd be out in California.
Uh-huh. So anyway, Valerie, if you happen to see this, happy birthday. Have a great day. She posted, let's see, let's to make this fast. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just saw it. Dang it. I just saw it.
Happy birthday, Valerie.
Anyway, there we go. Nice photos with Wolfgang right there. Oh, Wolfgang posted this. Happy birthday, Ma. There you go. There you go. Very nice photos.
That's that face she used to make on the show.
Very nice. Huh?
That's the face she used to make on One Day at a Time.
Uh-huh. So, happy birthday, Valerie. Man. Okay. All right, so we got that. Actually, drop a comment. You never know who's watching this stuff. You guys, if you're watching this on playback, drop a comment below. Happy birthday, Valerie Bertinelli. Drop a comment below. Okay. All right, that's going. All right, there we go. Okay, let's get to this. This is pretty cool, you guys. Let's actually head on over to, is this Blabbermouth? Let's go to Blabbermouth. Michael Anthony performs Van Halen and Kiss classics with members of Green Day. Look at that. That was a great photo right there. There's
Captain
Mike.
Cocktail.
Yeah. There's Mike playing a what model is that? I mean, it's like a Telly. It's like a Telecaster bass. That's kind of like the Sting model. I think Sting plays those. But here, let's see how this website holds up here. All right, so Michael Anthony performs Van Halen and Kiss classics with members of Green Day. Former Van Halen bassist Michael Anthony joined the Cover-Ups, which is the side project of Green Day's Billy Joe Armstrong and Mike Dirnt. He joined them on stage this past Saturday, April 20th, at the Tiki Bar in Costa Mesa, California. I'm trying to think of if I've been there. I may have been there for like a NAMM like after show one year, like a long time ago. They performed cover versions of Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss, Dance the Night Away, of course, Van Halen, Ain't Talking About Love, Van Halen. Also appearing with the cover-ups for Rock and Roll All Night was Green Day drummer Trey Cool. And so there's a lot of videos you guys can see online. Actually, Michael Anthony's accounts right now are posting clips of songs. I think the Green Day accounts are posting stuff, so you guys can see a lot of different things. But some backstory started in 2018 as a way to play cover songs, the Cover-Ups, which also features Green Day touring guitarist Jason White, and the band's audio engineer Chris Dugan, and guitar and bass tech tour manager Bill Schneider. Also performed covers of classics by The Pretenders, Buzzcocks, Ramones, and Bryan Adams, among others. That's cool. So if you guys want to see some, actually, I'll have some links in the description below on playback. If you guys want to see some videos.
What is that amp? What's that?
That's
thing? Park.
That's a Park.
Oh, okay.
That's a Park.
Looks like a Randall.
That one?
Different name on it. Yeah. No, the amp itself looks like a Randall.
The head? Or you
Yeah.
mean the cabinet?
The head.
The head? Looks like a Marshall to me. I think that's what Park is. I think Park is Marshall. Right? In the chat.
I don't know. I've never heard that name before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Park meant a whole different thing to me in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't worried about amps.
Oh, man. Alex Radford, what's up, man? By the way, did you just have a birthday? Is your birthday happening? Happy birthday. Something like that. I saw something on Facebook. Something like that. Anyway, the Green Day side project, they're from out here, right? Mm-hmm. Like I tell you guys all the time, I used to sell guitars to them. They used to come into the shop that I worked at. There we go, Deputy Van Halen. That's a cool comment. Never thought I'd ever see the day where a member of Van Halen would play with members of Green Day. I think
I agree to that.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
No, I think yeah, it is. But I mean, you did something you'd never think of.
I mean, Green Day is a huge band.
Of course, then again, I never thought I'd see Dolly Parton doing rock songs either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You never know. You know, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. But as far as the Green Day side project, they're from here, and so they play around here quite a bit, like tiny little clubs. And unfortunately, I mean, I'm down here in Santa Cruz now. If I was closer up to Berkeley, where I lived for a lot of years, I was just up there yesterday, the Walnut Creek, that area, that band, they do play little clubs every now and again, and they're cool. Packed. That's right, Scott. It's all music. But it is pretty cool to see Michael Anthony playing "Ain't Talking About Love" with a punk band, because "Ain't Talking About Love" really was Van Halen's punk song. They wrote that kind of making fun of punk music, because the song's like 2 chords, except it's an A minor chord, which isn't very punk. If it was a true punk song, it would just be A to G, and that'd be it. So that's pretty cool. But
very, very low frets on the guitars and just bar chords. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Or open chords. Open G. A lot of G. A lot of punk songs are in like open G stuff.
Rock Daddy.
Rock Daddy, what's up, man?
Blake.
Yes, smash that thumbs up. Scott is saying 34 watching here on YouTube anyway. We got 42 watching total because we got a lot of people over on X now. Anyway, so Green Day, they used to come into the shop that I worked at for years when they were recording Nimrod was the album. If you guys know that one. That's the one that had the acoustic, the song called Time of Your Life, which was a pretty big song for them. And yeah. I kind of wonder if the acoustic that Billy used on that song he got from us. Because he would come in, and I remember him buying an acoustic guitar around the time they were recording that record. But I remember a few times, like Billy almost buying guitars. Like he would check out guitars. I remember we had one time, and you guys, this goes back to 1995. Actually, no, what am I saying? This goes back to 94, 95, 96. Because Green Day is from Berkeley area. I lived in the Berkeley area at the time. One of my sisters, two of my sisters used to go to Billy's birthday parties. And so I have a sister that got to be friends with his wife. And again, this goes back to the 90s. This is late 90s, so it was a while ago. But some of my sister's friends were in their music videos, like those first videos for Dookie. So if you guys remember When I Come Around, what's the other songs? I remember Geek Stink Breath. Do you know your Green Day, Ron?
No.
I'm assuming not. Okay.
No.
Okay. See, it's pretty cool because Green Day, I mean, for us, they're a local band. But then they became, one of the major bands, out there. So anyway, so my sister's friends used to be extras in their videos because my sisters used to hang out at this club called Gilman Street, which is where Green Day really got their start. A lot of these bands that are from the East Bay, and Michael would know this. Yo, Michael. Mike is from this area. Mike, you've been to Gilman Street, right? And anyway,
Janice said she heard back from Chris King.
Okay, good. Oh, he responded. Okay, cool. Yeah, make sure to let him know he has to watch from either my personal page, which I do have a card for. He has to watch from the Johnny Beane with the blue check, or the EVH Gear fans page, or the Johnny Beane. Actually, are we live? I think we're live in the Johnny Beane page. I think we're there tonight. So again, if you guys are just tuning in, Raymond is here. We don't stream to the groups anymore because Facebook changed all that. Amanda should be on. She was a big Green Day fan. Call her up.
Yeah.
Give her a call. I'll send her the link if she wants to jump in. Last time she was on, we were actually paying tribute to Jeff Beck when he passed away. Green Day. Yeah. So anyway, for us, Green Day is a local band. Every time I'm on Gilman Street, I think this is where Green Day started. Yeah, man. Bands like Green Day, bands like Rancid. All those bands, they used to come into the shop that I used to work at called Subway Guitars in Berkeley, California. I used to sell guitars to these guys. And I remember one time Billy Armstrong coming in and checking out a Gibson. It was an electric guitar. This would have been something from the early mid 80s. It was a Gibson Les Paul, but it had a pickguard on it. Do you know what that was called? It was called the Gibson. In the chat. Well, maybe I can find it. Gibson Les Paul with pickguard 80s. I'll find it.
Thank you, Raymond.
But the pickguard covered the entire, like the pickups sat in the pickguard. It wasn't just like a pickguard on a Les Paul where it's just a small little piece.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Yeah, it wasn't like that at all. There was a name for these guitars. Sonics? Gibson Sonics. That's it, man. Let me find one. I almost sold Billy Joe a Gibson Sonics. There it is. Yep, it was one of these. It was one of these, but I think it was blue. Here, I'll show you. Billy Joe was interested in one of these. Gibson Sonics. Now, I remember him looking at the guitar. I remember him strumming on the guitar. I think it was blue, though. So he was interested in that. He didn't buy it. But I remember him and this is what's funny. I remember him looking at these basses, and at the time, the shop that I worked at called Subway Guitars built custom basses that were similar to what's called a Music Man Stingray. If you guys know those, but the shop called them Subrays. Called a Subray, so it was kind of like a clone of a Stingray. I remember Billy playing one of those. And I remember him switching through the knobs, and he switched one of them, and this is the truth. And again, this goes back to 1994, 95 somewhere. So it was quite a while ago. I remember him switching it around or something, and it made a noise or something. And I remember mentioning Michael Anthony to him. This is what's funny. See, I remember saying something about Michael Anthony. And I remember Billy looking at me and saying, from Van Halen. And I'm like, yep. So he's always known as Van Halen. And here he just jammed with Michael Anthony a couple nights ago, right?
Dwight.
So, hey, Dwight, what's up, man? Dwight! Yeah. Anyway, yeah. And then we ended up selling a Kramer. Which bass? What? A Grabber? No. That's Gibson. It's a Gibson Grabber. What's the Kramer with the tuning fork headstock? Anyway, we sold
with the metal neck.
Yeah, I'll find it. Kramer Green Day. Hang on. It's going to pick up my voice. I'll find it. There it is. There it is. We sold this bass to Mike Dirnt. Right here. This exact bass. I was there when Mike picked up this bass. This was at Woodstock 1994. This. But I was there when he got this bass. And what you don't see anyway. Hang on. Let me find a better.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we pause for station identification.
Oh, yeah, this is Johnny Beane TV. Actually, we need to be doing that. Actually, that's a good idea. While I look for this, let's actually this guy here will be in one of the stories coming up. Where is that? I need to alphabetize these things, man. Here we go. This will give me a chance, you guys. You guys, who's this? Hey, this is Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Oh, no.
Johnny Beane.
Billy Sheehan. Billy Sheehan was here. He was here a couple times, actually. Okay, here's the bass now. This is the bass that we sold to Mike Dirnt. And I know if you're tuning in, you're like, this is a Van Halen show. Why are you talking about Green Day? Michael Anthony just played with members of Green Day over the weekend. So that's why we're talking about this. Anyway, this is the bass that we sold Mike Dirnt. This Kramer right here. I was there when the owner of the shop, Fat Dog, opened up a drawer and took out these green knobs and stuck them right on the bass. I watched him put the knobs on the bass, and there's the green knobs. Right there.
Thank you, Janice.
Thank you, Janice. There you go. Anyway, long story, even longer. I worked at a shop, and Green Day came in all the time, and they got a bunch of guitars from us.
How much did he pay for that?
I don't remember. I'm gonna assume 500, 600, 700, 800, something like that. I'm gonna assume. But something you guys might not know, actually, the bass player from Mammoth, Ronnie, is a huge Green Day fan, and he actually has replicas of Mike Dirnt's basses. Pretty cool. When I was hanging out with Ronnie, when they played the show that I went to in Monterey, California, like several months back, I was talking to Ronnie about his Green Day basses. Yeah. See, everything connects, man. I mean, I can take Van Halen to Green Day to Mammoth. I mean, it's music. You guys, it's all music. Right, Janice? Amanda is driving in LA at the moment. That's cool. That's cool. We can get her on at some point. That's all good. Uncle Raymond, thank you so much, man. Raymond, we're supposed to get you. We're going on like 2 years of supposed to having you and Amanda on the show. We've been talking about that forever. We got to do that. Okay. All right. Anyway, Michael Anthony jams with the members of Green Day over the weekend. Check out those links. I will have some of those links in the description of the video here on playback. So if you guys haven't seen that stuff, you can check it out. All right. Let's see. Let's look at the chat. Let's see. Michael Frost. Hey, dude. Johnny, I sent you a text, a couple of pics from my current EVH project. Oh, let's check it out.
Cool.
Man.
There you go.
Let's see. I have a couple text messages.
Please be the Bumblebee swirled and striped.
No, it's not.
Aha.
Michael, I can show this, right?
I'm waiting to see that guitar. Stripes going into a swirl on the Bumblebee.
I can show. Well, he said he sent it in, so I can show it. There we go. There's the headstock. Right there. I'm getting messages as we speak, so I can't show
it.
Top of the phone. Oh, dude.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Oh, man.
I like it.
Michael Frost. Dude, we're looking forward to that being completed. And you'll have to come back on the show and show it off, man. That's cool. Look at that. You got Bumblebee colors. You got the red. You got the white.
Although they look pink. I assume they're not pink.
It's red. It's on the camera here. It looks pink, but it's not. It's red.
Okay. Because I
It's
almost
definitely-
didn't see that color. It was like
definitely-
yellow, then black, then white and black.
It's definitely red. It's harder. You can't. Yeah, it's harder to tell on the camera. I know it looks pink, but it's definitely red.
All right.
Chris King, there you are, man. You made it. We were worried we'd never see you again because Facebook stopped streaming into Facebook groups. You're here though, man. Right on. B9 is here. Hello, Halen fans. This is the place. You guys like your Van Halen. This is the place.
Again, I used to be before. My sister was Be Nice.
Uh-huh. Let me see. You made it. You made it, man.
Looks like you got a stalker. He always tracks you down.
Dude, you have no clue, man. Half the co-hosts on this show are all stalkers now. And that's fine. I don't care. Internationally Insane Studios. Dang, I was playing keyboard. Lost
That's
track
the
of time.
IIS.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Chris King. You guys, smash that thumbs up. How many thumbs ups we got? We got 22? 22. Who sings the song 22, you guys? The biggest artist in the history of music sings that.
Buck Owens?
Maybe. Okay, Steve Rosen just messaged me. I'll have to message him back. Okay. By the way, you guys, we do giveaways. Tonight, we're giving away a Michael Anthony, the Circle guitar pick. Or bass pick. I mean, Michael, he plays bass. So, this is one of his actual picks. This is actually his. And we're giving this away tonight. So, the way you win that is you subscribe to the channel and you participate in the live chat here on YouTube. Okay? So, I know we have a lot of people watching on X. We got people on Twitch. We got people on Facebook. But you have to be in the chat on YouTube for the giveaways. That's how it works. So there you go. Okay, we did that, we did that. Look at this. Okay. Let's actually let's do this. Let's go over here. Well, I mean, should we do that or should we do... Okay, we'll do this. Even though I talked about this last week, I think I was the first one to talk about this. Because, I have my sources. But we'll repeat this again because it hasn't happened yet. So it's still new. Let's go over to Van Halen News Desk.
Dun, dun, dun.
Docuseries to spotlight Wolfgang Van Halen. Okay, you guys might remember I talked about this last week. Okay, Paramount Plus is bringing back Behind the Music. Although, look, it says MTV. Wasn't Behind the Music, wasn't that VH1? I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was.
Okay, well, who knows? Anyway, new episodes starting May 1st. Paramount Plus, which I'm assuming you can find that on your list of TV channels.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately do not have TV channels, so I probably can't watch this. I would like to because it looks amazing. But Paramount Plus announced this week, actually last week, that the groundbreaking docuseries Behind the Music will premiere exclusively on the service next month. Among the new episodes, we'll spotlight Wolfgang Van Halen. Behind the Music will premiere exclusively on the service in the U.S. and Canada on Wednesday, May 1st. All right, I'm assuming that's in a couple weeks time, right? Today's the 23rd.
No, not quite. Yeah, like 8 days from now. 8 or 9 days from now. Yeah.
Okay. And in the UK, Australia, where Chris King is, Latin America, Brazil, Italy, France, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. I used to have an exterminator from Austria when I lived in Berkeley. His name was
That is wonderful.
what was his name? What was the guy's name? He was from Austria. Now I remember he was like old. He was like an old guy, but he kind of sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is he from Austria?
Yes.
That's why. He sounded very much like him, but he was like an older guy, this guy.
I would kill your cockroaches.
Well, it was a rat problem we had. Because we didn't have
the rats.
we didn't have Ned back then, but we had
They won't be back.
Man, what was that guy's name? Anyway, he was from Austria. I remember that. Dude, that goes back 20 years now, man. Anyway, it premieres on Thursday. Thursday, May 2nd in those countries. The new episodes profile Belle Biv DeVoe, Trace Atkins, and Wolfgang Van Halen. And remastered episodes feature 50 Cent, Bobby Brown, Ice-T, Milli Vanilli, and the notorious B.I.G. and Sinead O'Connor.
Is anybody going to watch the Milli Vanilli one?
Yeah. If I had this channel, I'd watch them all. Anyway, you guys. I don't know what that is down there, but it's an ad.
Let's scroll on down. Let's see.
Yeah. From Paramount Plus, Wolfgang Van Halen reveals his story that's, what's the word? Rot with trauma, perseverance, and immersed talent. Born to guitar god Eddie Van Halen and actress Valerie Bertinelli, whose birthday it is today.
Happy birthday, Val.
Wolfgang instantly became bound to music.
She should have replied to my family letters back then.
Uh-huh. Dude, yeah, that's pretty wild to think back then. You know, there was snail mail, and you would write. You know, there'd be an address that you would write to.
Yeah, I'd send it to the studio,
and you would maybe get something back from somebody, but most likely not. You would get like a stamped photo.
I think I got a photo with her autograph on, but it was obviously wasn't her
stamped.
Signature.
Yeah. Who is that? There's actually. We'll come back to this in a second. Did we talk about this, or did you mention that? There was something about somebody that was signing. Somebody had somebody else signing things.
No. What was it?
Was that you?
Was it no? Jimmy Page has a stamp. He just stamps now.
So, like, if you go and see him, like,
yeah, he just hits the ink and hits the paper and hands it to you.
Really?
Technically, he's stamping it, but he's not signing it. So I got a hand stamped photo of Jimmy Page. I don't know.
Something like that. But I remember somebody saying something about somebody they don't sign anymore. Like they have a robot that signs for them.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
I know Robbie Krieger won't sign an autograph anymore unless you pay, I forget what it was, $20 or something like that.
Well, I mean, you go to most conventions and you have people there Yeah, you pay for the signatures. I mean, that happens all the time.
That's crazy. I'm still looking for an autographed Art Bell book.
Uh-huh.
Autographed by Art, not someone else in the chat saying, "Oh, I got one." Art Bell's not hard to spell.
This one says Art Bill.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Anyway, again, happy birthday, Valerie Bertinelli. Wolfgang instantly became bound to music. As he developed his own sound, Wolfgang turned to his solo project, Mammoth WVH. Before tragedy struck, Eddie's death rocked his son's world, but Wolfgang solidified his music career with a sound all his own while continuing to honor his father's legacy. So, check that out. New episode starting May 1st. It says whether the Wolfgang episode is that day, I don't know. Hang on. Now there we go. What do you call it? My laptop is crashing. Dude.
There's more crashes on your laptop than there is the 405 in rush hour.
Oh my gosh. I listened to that, you know. I mean, I list. What's funny is I listen to if I listen to talk radio, I don't listen to local radio.
Yeah.
I listen to a channel called KFI, AM 640, based in Orange County, which is where like the NAM, when I go to the NAM show, that's where that is. I think we've talked about this, and the host of one of the shows I listen to is Tim Conway Jr., the son of Tim Conway. Right. I told you I've really gotten into watching Carol Burnett, shows on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. So anyway, so I listen to that like all the time, and I'm always listening to traffic, to LA traffic, even though I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm driving around, but I'm listening to traffic like, several hours away.
That highway sucks.
Traffic sucks, man. I mean,
true.
That's one of the things I talked about yesterday. Somebody left a comment on my video yesterday. I was live at Guitar Center. And, every Monday I go to Guitar Center and I walk around and, actually I got some guitar picks and some strings and,
Ned's awake.
Ned's awake? Are you awake?
He just moved.
Hey, man. Ned. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, somebody dropped a comment on my video yesterday saying, "Oh, you looked at the EVH guitar, but you didn't even play it. What's wrong with you?" And I had said, "Well, if you guys watch the video, as soon as I went in there, literally 20 people like piled in, and the place got crowded real quick, and I had to buy some stuff. And if I didn't buy the stuff then, I would have been stuck in a line. And you guys have been watching those videos when I'm standing there in a line for 20 minutes. You guys have seen those. It's not fun, right?" So anyway, I told him, "Hey, I couldn't do it yesterday. Plus, every time you guys see me at Guitar Center, I'm actually on my way another hour north for the day. And if I don't leave by a certain time to get up there, I can get stuck in traffic and it can be a nightmare, So unfortunately, yesterday I was not able to play anything. Here, I'll give you guys the video so you guys can check it out. It's called Let's Go to Guitar Center Live 4/22/24, which is yesterday. Don't forget to, like, share, thumbs up this video. Here, I'll put it in the chat here.
MPN, what time does UPS show up at your place?
Is UPS all day?
Yeah, usually they tell you by 7 or 9 p.m. But his
There you
guitar,
go.
his guitar should be at his place tomorrow.
Oh, cool, man.
I'm trying to talk him into doing an unboxing video.
The truth is, MPN. Anyway, there's the link right there. Check out that video. Smash the thumbs up on that video. The truth is, you should do a video unboxing the guitar regardless if you're going to post it or not. Because if you open it and it's busted, there's proof. There's proof right there.
Yep.
So that's always a good idea to do that. But if you want to make content for your channel, definitely do a video to unbox and then, upload it. So anyway, there's my video from yesterday, live at Guitar Center. Check out that video. Anyway, anyway, getting back to whatever
The 4.
I listened to Traffic, for like, 5 hours away. So I know my way around LA, not just playing Grand Theft Auto, because that game really is, a lot of those neighborhoods, they're really loosely based on actual neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But when I go to LA, like I know exactly everywhere there is because I constantly hear it on the radio about all these streets and neighborhoods and freeways and all that. Right, Janice? Yeah. All right. Let's get to this before my laptop crashes, because it will. Okay, this is posted a couple days ago.
Is this DLR?
Yes. Yeah. We'll talk about that, and then we have another thing to talk about, and then yeah, we have a giveaway. Don't forget, we're giving away Michael Anthony guitar pick. This is actually one of his. So if you want to win this, subscribe on YouTube.
Johnny stole it from him.
Well, that's not true, actually, but if you wanna participate, subscribe to the channel and participate in the live chat when I say so.
I do have a question for you. In that video where he remembers you, who in the beginning of that's going, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go?
That is that was like a security saying they want to move the line.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is.
I thought, man, who is that?
No, that's how it is. And it's not just that. Every signing you go to, like if you saw me at NAMM this last time, remember I talked. Remember, actually, I was live the entire time during this. Where is that? Remember when I met this guy? Or when this happened?
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vandenberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
Remember that?
Yep.
We stood in line. Who stood in line with me? I can't even remember now. Who was with me?
Was it that guy who was the bass player for somebody?
Janice, who was in line with me for that? I totally can't remember. Who was that?
Oh, no. The guy with the long hair.
The guy with the long hair?
Yeah.
Who was there? I can't remember. I was with somebody.
Yeah, he was, I think he had like a flannel shirt on. He had long gray or blonde hair or something.
No, you're thinking Jaden James. He was there with us. He was walking back and forth, but he wasn't in line with me. Alex, was it you? Somebody was in line with me, and we waited. Well, we just have to pull up the video and we'll see it. Anyway, during that, there was a security that kept walking back and forth the entire time. But he wasn't yelling at people. But there's other times, other signings where you go to and people are like, come on, let's go. Especially if the line is like down the hall. you want those lines to keep going. So that's what that was. Yeah. And see, Michael Anthony, he knew me because I had done what's called a Google Hangout, which is kind of what these were back in the day when I first started doing these shows. We had to use Google. It was kind of like a Zoom type of thing that Google had. And then what happened was they stopped doing those. And so we had to find another way to do these shows. But anyway, when we were doing those, I jumped on a couple Google Hangouts with Michael Anthony. So that's how he knew me.
Cool. Very cool.
At the time. I mean, he knows about this show. I mean, obviously, he did a shout out for it, but anyway, let's see. Okay, so before my laptop crashes, let's try to get to this. And then let's get this other stuff ready too. There we go. Okay, let's go to Van Halen News Desk again.
Yeah,
Peggy's asking if they still have Google Hangouts. Technically, yes, they still do, but you have to pay for it. They're not free. It's not a free service anymore like it was. It's not free. But I pay for this. I mean, the service StreamYard here, which I do have a card. Hey, let's do a shout out. Create videos with StreamYard. Link in the description. And actually, is it this one? It's one of these. There we go. Let me grab this. The best part about StreamYard is that you can customize your live streams with your own branding, logos, and overlays. It's all about making it unique to you, not making fun of Johnny Beane all the time. Or you can do that. That's fine. Try it. Link down below, you guys, and that's an affiliate link. So if you click on that link, you'll be helping out the show. There you go. StreamYard. Anyway, yeah, I pay for StreamYard, but I'm grandfathered in to the whatever the price was, a couple of years ago. They're cool, man. I've been on their show. They've interviewed me a couple times. Okay, let's get to this. Roth after canceled 2015 Eat 'em and Smile concert. Perfect. Even more press. Look at that. Look at that. Who do we have in this lineup here? Is there a photo? Oh, there we go. You got Brett Tuggle. And then every time we talk about Eat 'em and Smile Band, we like to do this because we can. Oh crap! Where is it? I got so many things. Okay, you go from Brett Tuggle to Steve Vai.
Johnny.
Huh?
Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Yeah. Over where?
I'm over here.
Where are you?
Over here, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. How you doing? This is Steve.
You got Steve Vai. You got Greg Bissonette.
Hey, it's Greg Bissonette. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Greg Bissonette. You got David Lee Roth. We don't have a channel ID from yet. And you got, I think I already played this, but hey, we'll play it again. You got Billy Sheehan. Hey, this is Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Oh, no.
Johnny Beane. We do radio IDs all the time, but if it's not written down, even if the guy is standing right there, it's a weird mental
You said we're dear friends, but then you couldn't remember my name.
Dear friend, what's it?
Who is that?
No, it's a weird thing. Whenever we do radio IDs or TV things, if it's not written down, you're lost. It's hilarious. But Johnny Beane, come on, here we go. Let's do take two. I'll get it this time, I swear to God.
All right. Ready.
All right. Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan, your bass player, here with my dear friend Johnny Beane. I never forget this guy. He's been so wonderful for me. Let me do take three. Sorry.
Thank you, Billy.
I overdid it now. Here we go. Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan, your bass player, saying hello to you from the fabulous Johnny Beane Show. And thank you for having me on, Johnny. And I hope I see you all around. New Talus is out. New Winery Dog's coming. Gracias.
Gracias.
Billy Sheehan.
Gracias.
Dude, I just need to play that whole thing from now on because it gets better and better the further it goes. Because those channel IDs, they were supposed to be like cut up, you know, but it would fill like 3 more slots that I obviously don't have here because I got so many, you know, videos and cards and stuff. You know. Yeah. Anyway, Billy Sheehan. Okay, that's so there they are on the night of the canceled Eat 'em and Smile concert in 2015. You know this story, right?
Some of it.
Did you hear about this?
Not at that time, no, but yes.
Mm-hmm. No, but yes.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear about it then, but yes, I did hear some about it later on.
It may very well be the most publicized non-concert in rock history. On November 25th, 2015, Marty. Wasn't 2015 when they went into the future? Wasn't it 2015? I think it was.
Yeah, it was 30 years from 85.
I think it was 2015.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, Chris King. Oh, you're on my page on Facebook. Dude, I got you, man.
Chris King,
King.
mate.
Chris King. You're watching from my page on Facebook. Good to see you, man. All right. Let's see. On November 25th, 2015, a one-off reunion concert featuring the members of Dave Lee Roth's Eat 'em and Smile band was canceled at the last minute by the fire marshal at the Lucky Strike Live in Hollywood. That's the club that they were going to play. The show would have marked the first time in 30 years, Marty, that Roth guitarist
Steve.
guitarist Steve Vai
Johnny.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I won't play that again.
Bassist.
What?
Only
Steve
America. Only in America can.
Bassist Billy
bass.
Sheehan.
Hey,
Billy Sheehan, you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready. Ready. And drummer Greg Bissonette, who actually has the shortest ID, so we can play the entire.
Hey, it's Greg Bissonette. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
I did that live too on that was a live thing as well. You can go back and watch that. That was NAMM. I think that was last year, or maybe the year before. Let's see. It would have been the first time in 30 years that they performed together on stage. As it turns out, the media attention that came from the cancellation proved to be even more so than the concert, if the concert had happened. Yeah. During a recent appearance on the Poltrocast, Vai recalled the events of that night, including Roth's reaction to finding out the fire marshal pulled the plug on the concert. Vai said, I told Dave, I said, it's not happening. And he goes, perfect. Now we'll get even more press out of this. Which, depending on the situation, that's how that is these days. So if you want to get more press, just cancel your show. Because everybody will want to know why. Why was I canceled? Why? And they'll still be talking about it. How many years has it been now? 9 years?
Yeah.
See, we're still talking about this 9 years. But I guess if it would have happened, well, if the concert would have happened, fans would still be talking about it, but definitely not as much if it didn't happen. Or if they did more of them. If they did more, like let's say if they were still together now playing, then it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be the same. But because it would have been their first show in 30 years and it got canceled and they didn't do it, then it gets the attention. Initially, Roth wasn't even announced as being part of the event. The band was to play the album live along with Steel Panther vocalist Ralph Senez? How do you say his last name? I've never said his name, so I've never read it.
Senez, I think.
Well, anyway, this guy right here. I just happen to have a thing from him, too.
Hey, what's up? I'm Michael Starr from Steel Panther. Listen to Johnny B TV, right? Or am I wrong?
That's him, right? But he goes by the name Michael Starr.
Yeah.
But that's him. That's the same guy.
Yeah.
No, it's really confusing. Okay. Formerly the singer of the popular long-running Van Halen tribute band, the Atomic Punks, who was one of the top Van Halen tributes out there.
I'm so confused.
We still got to do that too, man. We still got to, dude. We got to get that done too. Let's see. How much is there to read here?
Way too much.
That's actually not much at all. That's not much at all. I thought, you know what? Let's ask Dave, said Vai. I didn't think he'd be interested, and he's like, sure, I'll come down. And he came to the house, and we reviewed. We just went through it a bit. And him and I drove down there. When we got there, nobody knew Dave was going to be there. They just thought it was enough to have Steve, Billy, and Greg. The line was it. It was very thick, and it went all the way around the building. And the room was totally packed. They shoved like 1,000 people in a 300-seat venue. Oh, my gosh.
That's a club owner trying to make some money.
Well, the only reason, the way they make the money is selling drinks. How could, with that many people packed together, how are they going to, they'd be like this. They'd be like this, dude.
It's not very comfortable.
By the way, delicious 365 ginger sparkling water. 365, I love you.
Delicious ocean spray.
Delicious. There was a curtain on the stage, Vai continued. And I was standing behind the curtain, and I was about to hit the chords. The opening chord to Yankee Rose. Wah, wah. Right? Wah, 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 wah.
David, why are you here?
You ever hear the demo to that, man?
Uh-uh.
I have it.
Cool.
I have the demo, and I think it's just guitar and vocal. I don't think there's drums to it. It's guitar. Actually, it might be guitar, drums, guitar, bass, and vocal. I don't think there's drums on it. It's pretty interesting. He was about to hit the opening chord to Yankee Rose. I was ready. Right when I was about to hit the opening chord to have the curtain open and to start it, the guy comes to me and says, "You can't play. The fire marshal is here." No, come on.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill. That would be funny if he...
You can't play that tonight.
Fire Marshal
Again, full of worthless knowledge.
You want some more knowledge on that? I can top that. His daughter is a musician.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we were MySpace friends way back in the day, man. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we? Fire Marshal Bill comes in. There are too many people here. You'll get in trouble.
you can't play tonight.
They'll fine you. And I said, well, I'm playing. And he goes, you're going to get fined. I said, I'll pay the fine. How much is it? He goes away and he comes back. It's $5,000. So I thought, all right, that's worth it. I'm about to hit the cord. And he goes, no, but then you'll go to jail. And the club owner will go to jail. We'll all be in jail tonight. And they'll close this place. See, this is good for the podcast on Spotify.
And I just never hit that chord.
And I never hit the cord. Oh, man. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's Chuck Norris.
I should have sent you one of these.
A Quaker steak.
Quaker steak and lube rag.
Well,
Sealed. It's sealed.
Well, Ivan, you could send me one if you want. Did you send MPN one?
No, I did not.
Have you ever sent anybody one of those?
No, I did not.
Not yet.
Sorry, I have no recollection of that. Oh wait, that was my family's answers, not mine. Never mind.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. So wait a minute. So what happened? Okay, so Vi recently tells a story how they were going to play, and they said, "Nah, if you hit that chord, you got to pay $5,000 and go to jail," and it wasn't worth it. So 9 years later, we're still talking about it.
I think they should have done it.
Mm-hmm.
They could have met bail and got out in 20 minutes. Then the charges probably would have got dropped because the fine was paid.
I think they can still do it.
What?
Play one of those shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
So you never know.
That is very true.
You never know what's going to happen. Let's see where we're at. Okay. All right. By the way, you guys, don't forget we're giving away a Michael Anthony guitar pick tonight. So you must be subscribed to the channel and you must be in the chat, which is over there. So usually these shows are about a couple hours. So let's say in about 15 minutes, we'll start the giveaway. Okay, we have another story, and then any comments? Actually, yeah, let's do some comments. George Kaplan is saying that's a funny story.
Yes,
There
it
you
is.
go. Yes, it is.
Yes, very much so.
Uncle Raymond says if you pass out, you won't fall. That's true. Being in a club where that's packed like that, I'd pass out just from, what's it called? Claustrophobia or whatever.
Yeah.
40 grit.
At least you wouldn't pass out from kleptomania.
Mm-mm. I would rather see that band with Ralph instead of Dave. Who's Ralph?
Ralph
This
Macchio.
guy? But he says his name's Michael.
Hey, what's up? I'm Michael Sarver, Steel Panther. Listen to Johnny B TV, right? Or am I wrong?
You're right.
What wrong?
Right, Ned? Look at this. We got live Ned cam going on here. He's really passed out. Look at that. Normally I put a guitar right there, but he was sleeping there the entire time, so no guitar today.
Ned
Max
is waiting for
Server.
his oil bath.
Yeah. There he is. Smash that thumbs up for Ned. If you like cats or dogs. Thumbs up. So we got 30 thumbs ups, it says.
Or Johnny.
Or me. Or Ron.
Nah, not me.
If you like anything, smash that thumbs up. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's all good. Right, Janice? All right. All right. Actually, yeah, we do have one more story, but let's look at the chats here. Let's see. Any questions or comments? Let us know. Janice is right. That's right. International
Hold on.
Music Studios.
Let me check and see where MPN's guitar is right now. At this very moment. Hold on.
Are stories about derailed concerts better than stories about good concerts? Generally, most people think so. Yeah, you always hear about what was the concert? The Rolling Stones? Actually, that happened here. Altamont. Right? That wasn't far from where I am. Where, a lot of stuff happened. Jeff Davidson. What's up, man? By the way, you guys, you can follow me on Kick. Kick.com/Johnny Beane. Since we're not live on in the Facebook groups anymore, we have a place to go live on Kick.
MPN at 7:59 p.m. Why does that sound like that's still on? Your guitar departed from Middletown, PA, and it's on its way to Allentown.
Nice. Chris King says, stalk Johnny on Kick. You can stalk me.
Better than kicking Johnny on Kick.
Oh. Look at that.
Look, he's cleaning himself, see? He's not dirty.
That deserves a thumbs up. And a subscribe. Oh, look.
Oh, the Halloween stretch.
The Halloween. Wait, where are you going?
I'm out of here.
Hey, you, get back here. Come back. Yeah, Altamont. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. And that happened not far from where I am. It's called the Altamont Pass. We're talking about traffic. It's called the Altamont Pass, where you drive past there. That's where that show was.
Well, I thought you meant the band traffic.
No.
Johnny, do you know what
I know
Chicago's,
the cars.
Do you know what Chicago's original name was? Don't look it up. Don't look in the chat. Chicago Transit Authority.
Really?
Yep.
Did they form in the 60s?
I think it was very late 60s. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'd been a band forever by the time they hit it in the early 80s, mid 80s with 16 and 17.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, they had all kinds of songs. Yeah, there's a lot of bands that are around for years and years and years, and then they change their names, they change genres even.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, wait a minute.
I mean, that's the one thing Van Halen never did. Van Halen was always Van Halen. They changed singers a few times. But, of course, the spark was always Eddie Van Halen. His guitar, his songwriting.
Who won the wireless the other day?
Johnny Rock.
See, this is mine.
Yeah. Nady.
Look at
Dude,
that.
they're Nady. Do they exist any? I don't think they exist anymore.
I don't know if they do.
They were from here.
Yeah. This
They
thing
were
still
from-
works.
They were from East Bay, California.
I bought this in either late 87 or early 88, and it still works. It was like $220 then or something like that. I have no use for it here in the room because it's like I can plug in right here. But
You're like,
It
I just
does
turn
still-
around here.
yeah, but it still works.
Oh man. I had one of those too, man.
I may end up selling. I don't know.
That's the better. That's the what you have is the better one than the one I had. I had the one with the one antenna.
The 101. Yeah.
It was called a Nady. It was in a tall box like this. It was gray.
Our bass player had the 101, had one antenna.
Has the one antenna.
Yep.
I used to use it I got it from Guitar Center in Berkeley, California, right down the street. You guys, we can tie. I can tie anything we talk about on these shows. I can go back to the Guitar Center where I bought the wireless, the Nady with the one antenna. That Guitar Center used to be down the street from a street called Adeline. And Adeline goes back to Green Day. I think Green Day's first albums were on a label called Adeline. Well, Mike would know this. Is that true? Mike, is that? But yeah, that wireless, man. I got it in 93? Late 92, early 93, because when I would play my Music Man guitar when it was brand new,
Mm-hmm.
I would use that wireless.
Yeah, it's got the pack that goes on the back of the
It
strap.
had the pack
Yep.
that goes on the back. I actually might still have that wireless here somewhere. One of these days, we're going to do a show where I dig through all my stuff here.
I may sell that 201. It still works. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It does. And I walked. I remember now there was a delay when I was that far away, but I was about 100 yards away from our practice facility, and it was like we had a big garage, gigantic garage, and I went outside, door was shut, down the alley under a train trestle, down the street from that. So I was about a length of football field away, and I had both half stacks cranked at that time. And I could hit the strings, and like 2 or 3 seconds later, I'd hear through there. But it was about 100 yards away. So it's 300 feet. It still worked.
Chris King wants to know how much, and also he lives in New Zealand,
Australia.
Australia. Well, shipping will be more.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, Chris. I'll let you know.
All of a sudden he drops it. Oh, it's broken. Sorry. The reason I stopped using mine is because of the latency, man. The last time I used mine, one of the last times, did I use it in the band? I was in a band about 20 years ago out here. And that's when I played those headless guitars that I have.
Yeah.
That's when I played those. I don't think I was using the wireless then. I think I stopped using it. The last time I really tried using the wireless was when I was in the band, when I was working with Desmond Child. This was in the club. And we would play this place in Miami. It was called South Beach Pub.
Mm-hmm.
We would play there every Monday night or something because they would do an open mic.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy that ran the open mic would basically let us bring our entire set of gear and set up and play an entire set
There you go.
every night. Or not every night, every once a week. I still have cassette tapes of all these shows. We played something like 50, 60 shows.
Cool.
I had a little Radio Shack cassette player, and I would hit record and I would put it on my amp for every show. So I still have a box of like all these shows that we would do. And what sucks is there's no video of us. There's no video footage of us at all. You know? I do remember one time there was these tourists that came in, and they wanted to film us.
Did they show up on a little extended golf cart with Dave driving?
No, they didn't. They didn't. But I remember they asked, Desmond was there, and they said, "Can we film?" And he allowed them. So if they still have that somewhere, there is footage of us playing. But unfortunately, I never saw it. Nobody ever saw it. But anyway, long story, even longer. We would play every week at this place. I remember using my wireless for one of those shows, but then not using it because even in a small club, the latency was so bad with that.
See, I never had the biggest. I think the biggest stage we played on was probably 70 some feet across, and I never had an issue with that, ever. But they did that.
Probably because of the two antennas.
Yeah, I never had an issue with that.
Yeah, it got to the point where the latency was so bad with the wireless, I couldn't use it anymore, and I stopped. And either I threw it away, maybe I still have it. I don't think I ever sold it. I might still have it.
Well, if
We'll
you
try
have
to
it,
find it.
sell it to Chris King.
Well, yeah. Anyway, I did find this. I'll show this to you guys. I know I always talk about Desmond. I do have a photo. I have a couple photos with him. Here's a photo. This is a photo of us. This is actually down in Hollywood at the ASCAP, at an ASCAP convention. This is us right here. This was 2005. And Desmond was getting an award of like songwriter, some sort of award, the ASCAP award. And I was down there because actually, you know the singer that I play with now?
Yeah.
We do a gig every couple times a year or whatever. We actually have a gig coming up next month. Anyway, her and I drove down to go to this ASCAP convention in Hollywood. And she was like really like excited when she found out that I knew like somebody there, right? So anyway, and this was like the first time I saw him in like several years.
Cool.
And I know you guys never see me without a hat, so that's kind of rare to see that. But I remember him saying that he really liked my glasses, I think he said. Yeah. Huh? Tom Lyle. How old is he writing in the 70s for Kiss? Well, he was when I knew him. When I knew him in 1998, I remember he was like 45 in 1998. So that means 88. Well, he wrote for Kiss, let's say in 78.
Yeah.
28?
So he'd been
27, 28?
Yeah. Yep.
He would have been in his late 20s when he was writing with Kiss. I'm short. Desmond's actually pretty tall. And I am short. Well, look, Paul Gilbert's like super tall, but look how tall I look there. All these selfies. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have never seen this photo. I just happened to I saw that. Yeah. Oh, there's a date on here. November 5th, 2005.
Wow, that's
Is when that
19
was.
years ago.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
Just think, 20 years ago, it was still in the 2000s.
That was almost 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Dude, what's going on, man?
It's called Time Flying.
Dude, kind of like this show.
I sent you a WhatsApp.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
You ought to see if you can get him on the show.
Desmond?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 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 Just wait. Yeah. I've seen him a couple times. I saw him then. I remember meeting his kids, but they were babies. And then I went to a screening of a documentary that was made about him and his family and his kids. That was that was about 10 years ago. So the last time I saw him was about 10 years ago.
Well, Raymond said he was born in 53, so that would make him 71 now.
Mm-hmm. When I saw him 10 years ago, I remember him telling me that he was 60.
Yeah, so there you go.
Remember, we were sitting there eating, and he told me, he's like, I'm 60.
So then you think, go back to...
Which would have made me 29.
So go back to, say, 78, 77, 78. So, yeah. He was in his 20s.
Mm-hmm. And you guys that know him for writing the Kiss songs, that's just like one thing that he did. He wrote for so many people. But the Kiss songs were some of
Did he write for Rat?
Yeah.
See that? Okay. It was you who told me that the other day, and I didn't know that.
Something like Way Cool Jr. or something.
Yeah.
One of those. Or no, there was an album. He did one of the albums. It would have been 80s? Late 80s? Something like that. No, when he faxed over his resume before I moved into one of his houses. I was working with a band that he was managing. When I saw that resume, like every song on there, not that I knew every song, but I recognized like a lot of the stuff. I mean, Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You. What's the other song?
Did you do Hard Luck Woman too?
I don't
Kiss?
know. I don't know. What's the one from Crazy Nights?
Tears Are Falling?
No, maybe Crazy Nights. That's a song, right?
Yeah.
I think he did Crazy Nights. Aerosmith. Dude Looks Like a Lady. What It Takes. What are the
Bon Jovi.
Angel.
I didn't know he did anything for Rat though. That
Dude, he wrote for Megadeth. He's done so much stuff. You guys have no idea. And it's not just the rock stuff. Country stuff. Leanne Rimes. Katy Perry. One of her hits off her first album called the Vegas one. What was it? I know the song.
I never listened to Katy Perry.
Waking Up in Vegas. Waking Up in Vegas. That's him. That's when. And you know what's so funny? What's so funny is when I hear one of his songs, whether it's with Bon Jovi, Aerosmith, Katy Perry, Ricky Martin. I used to let Rick into the house when they were writing that song when I was there. Now Ricky's an actor. Now he's on a hit show on what's it called? He's actually on a show now. anytime I hear lyrics, I can totally see Desmond saying those words. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. No. The last time I saw Desmond, he told his kids that I was a great guitar player. So there you go, man. There you go. Anyway, I was just telling Ron, actually, before we started tonight, I'm like, hey, you know, if anything, a cool thing about doing these shows is to be able to tell these stories, to talk about this stuff, because I got so much stuff. I mean, I've done so many things over the years, and you guys would never know it. You know, you would never know. But when I say stuff like, oh, yeah, I used to sell guitars to Billy Joe from Green Day, you're like, what? And I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. I used to live with Desmond Child. Yeah, whatever. I mean, there's so many weird, I mean, but to me, it's normal. It's all just normal stuff. But it's cool to be able to do a podcast or a YouTube show or whatever, the internet show, where you can just tell these stories and you know, because this stuff, you know, I mean, it's, you know, could be interesting, I guess.
Well, it is. I love telling stories about being on the road. When we were touring, some of the stuff that goes on there, and you would know, is some things can't be repeated. But well, although I'm going to say we probably had two different types of audiences, though, from what you had to what we had. Because we were the heavy metal in the late 80s, very early 90s.
Which band? The thing is, too, I've been in many different bands, genre-wise, where I've been in bands where I look like this, just a nerd, playing with you know, fuzz and maybe some chorus, you know, trying to be Andy Summers or something. I know Andy Summers, too. See?
That's right.
Anyway, but then I've been in heavy metal bands where I've had long hair. I've been in hard rock bands where I use a PV 412 cabinet, Floyd Rose. I've done so many different. I've done gigs where I play just acoustic. I've done so many different things, but
one of our shows we did. It's right when Patience first came out from Guns N' Roses.
Mm-hmm.
So we all grabbed an acoustic. I had my Alvarez Yari, and we all got, it's like I sat on the riser, and the drummer come down. He grabbed an acoustic, and our bass player grabbed that Kramer Farrington, that actual guitar. It's right there. That's what he played. Mm-hmm. And we all sat down and started playing this song, and our singer sat there and started singing, and like 2 lines into it, he stopped. And he's like, just keep playing, guys. So we just kept playing, you know, the same thing over and over again. And he invited like the first couple rows up on stage to sit with us and sing the song. So by the time it was done, I mean, I'm holding the guitar like this, trying to play it because I couldn't hold it this way. There were so many people on stage.
You're like in an Eat 'em and Smile reunion audience.
But I have to, as much as I got pissed at the time, I look back on it now and think that was freaking great. That was genius audience interaction. They loved it because they were on stage, you know, and the people in back got to move up more, but it got to the point where there couldn't be anybody else on stage. Mm-hmm. But it was great. And they all sang the whole, as a matter of fact, he's like, guys, stop, just start all over again. And everybody on stage, there must have been 60 people up there total. And everybody was singing it with all 4 of the 5 of us playing. He just sang. He didn't play anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, you know, stories like that. You know, at the time I was pissed because that many, you know, I couldn't believe he did that. I thought he would just pick like 4 or 5 people and tell them to come up. He just said, everybody come up here and get up here. And like, oh my God. So, but now I look at it and think, man, that was actually a brilliant idea he did. Because it got, you know, I don't know how to explain it. There were so many good times like that. Then bad times, like that wireless and the 9-volt battery dying on you, and you don't have one with you. So I used to get, every time I went to a store, I don't care if it's a grocery store or 7-Eleven or anywhere, I grabbed at least one 9-volt and threw it in the rack. So I always had them after that. That happened to me one time. Lost the battery, had to plug in. After that, I never had another missing a battery.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, man, is if you're in bands, let's say even 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, maybe there's stuff to document that. Maybe there's photos, maybe there's video.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depending on
I got VHS.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a bunch of VHS stuff from a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll, upload the stuff at some point to my channel. But see, that's the difference. Is if you did a lot of stuff years ago, I mean, if you're successful, then yeah, there'd be more stuff. There'd be more video out there. Audience video, whatever. But like if you're in that band now, like last night, and that happened. Dude, you would have had people in the audience pulling out their phones and recording that. So there would definitely be documentation of that stuff. So like, that's what I was saying. Unfortunately, there's no documentations of me playing in the band with Desmond. There's audio. There's no video of that. There's no video. There's a couple photos here and there, not photos of us, just like band photos, not like posing and stuff, but not performance photos. There's none of that.
We did a show, and Sin City Records hired a cameraman. It was going to be a home video, and at least 3, maybe 4 times that night during the filming, we blew the damn power, so they couldn't use it.
Oh no. Yeah. Uncle Raymond, I wish we had digital video back in the 70s. Yeah, man.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Just think about so many bands in the 60s, 70s, where there's like maybe there's a Polaroid.
Yeah, look how many times. I mean, the Doors were what? The Whiskey or the Rainbows house band in 65 or 66, 67, somewhere. And, there's no videos of that. I mean, think of all the shit. They played there, I think it was 2 times or 3 times a week, every week. And, I doubt if there's any videos, I mean, there might be some Super 8 home movies, but there wouldn't be any sound to them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So that's the difference. Now any band you're in or any kind of whatever it is. I mean, look at this. We're sitting here talking about this. This is being recorded right now. There's document of this. People will watch it. People will watch it now. People will watch it later.
That's true. And for those of you who watch it later, scrub forward if you don't like the beginning.
Yeah, if you hate this part, go back a little or go that way. Right, Janice?
Yeah, make a video how to scrub forward on the channel.
I know.
Just show the mouse, the cursor, and I click here.
Oh, dude. Okay, let's do. I can actually do that. We have one more story to get to, which we will do. But watch this. Yeah, that's actually funny, man. Let's actually just do that. Just why not? Really quickly here, if we can. Okay. And then, yeah, we have one more story. Oh, and we have a giveaway as well. We're giving away a Michael Anthony guitar pick. You want to win this. This is actually one of his. You want to win this. So that means you must be subscribed to the channel. And really, help us get to 12K YouTube subscribers. We're 200 away. 200. Okay, watch this. Okay, so if you're watching this on replay, and you just happen to be at this part of the video.
This is what you need to do.
If you haven't turned this video off yet, this is how this works. If my laptop even works, we can try
But
this.
then again, people, like I said, on the Randy Rhoads show, we do have confirmation that Randy's sister and her husband watched the show and loved it.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Okay, yeah, this might not work. Oh, here we go. Watch the... Okay, technically, this is live. Well, this is live.
You'll have to back up.
Is this live?
Or is it Memorex?
Can you guys see us? Is this live? Okay, so here's the thing. If you're watching us live right now... Oh, yeah, this is in real time. Look at this. Dude, there's not much delay here. This is cool. Well, for me, anyway. Okay, watch this. Watch this.
Well, you're talking to yourself. So.
Well, I know. Watch this. Okay. I'll turn the audio off just so it's not so weird. Share.
And share alike.
Oh, there.
Whoa.
Look at that. Look at you.
I know. Whoa. You had to bring that one up. That's oh well.
Caption this photo, you guys.
Oh God, it's Johnny Beane show again. Hey, look, it was at 10:04.
10:04, Marty. Okay.
You looking for me, Johnny? I'm trying to hide back here like this.
I know. Okay, anyway. All right. Well, we're trying to prove here. I don't know what we're trying to prove.
That I'm wearing a DeWalt sweatshirt.
Okay, see this right here? This is the timeline in the video. This is called scrubbing. All you got to do is go back. And it
Or
takes you
forward.
back. Yeah, it takes you back. Whatever this part was, whatever I was doing here. Or it takes you forward. Like this. So you can see whatever was happening there. Oh, we were talking about that. That's all you do. It's very easy to do.
So
There you
when
go.
the show first starts and you're watching it, and you don't want to see the advertisement, just scrub. Don't listen to TLC. We want scrubs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like that song.
I do too.
Okay. All right, last story here. But also, we're doing the giveaway. We should start the giveaway now, actually, because we actually do need to be, the show does need to be done in like 10 minutes. Giveaway time. Okay, what? You had said 2000.
No, I said 1984. You said 2000, then you said
Yeah,
1984.
but that's even less.
See, there you go. I think you said that twice now.
I know.
If we scrub back, we'll hear it a third time.
I know. Okay, I think we'll do 1999. How's that?
Space, 1999 with Martin Landau. See, again, useless information.
All right. The giveaway has started. You want to win a Michael Anthony guitar pick? Enter a number in the chat between 0 and 1999 right now.
Thank you, Peggy, James.
Right
Yes.
now.
I love DeWalt tools.
And I love Twitch, which we're live on right now.
My wife, bless her heart, went to a store yesterday to get some paint. And she came back with a DeWalt package for me. I was like, yes. And it had 3 pairs of DeWalt socks and a DeWalt beanie cap. I was like, yes,
Uh-huh.
that's killer.
Nice. Okay. All right, really quickly here. Really quickly. Well, we don't need to share the screen with this because there's nothing to show. Sammy Hagar to be honored with star on Hollywood Walk of Fame next week. I think we talked about this a while ago, but it's happening soon, so that's why it's in the news again. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce will honor rocker Sammy Hagar with the 2,779th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Tuesday, April 30th. A week, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A week from today at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Let's see. Hagar will receive his star in the category of recording. Okay, so in music, obviously. Well, see, they have different categories. If you don't know this, if you walk around if you walk up and down the street in Hollywood and you see all the stars, which I did. Actually, our friend Alice Martinez, who we haven't seen in a while in the chat, we walked up and down the streets.
Well, there's a lot more added since I was there in '78. So
when I was there, yeah. If you walk around, you see there's different categories. There's film, TV, there's recording, music, and there's radio. And there might be something else too, but I know there's at least those categories. Speakers joining MC Guy for Fieri. How do you say his name? You need to be the name announcer on these shows because I butcher everybody's name nonstop.
Guy Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah, just say Ferrari.
He has a restaurant out here called something like Johnny's something or other, and he was
Johnny
here.
Come Lately.
I don't know. Wow, that's none of your business. But we do have a winner.
I was referring to the Eagles.
Well, don't even say that because they'll come after us. Michael Tagler, you're the winner. Michael Tagler, you're the winner. So what you got to do is you got to text me. You got to text me ASAP at that number, 415-952-3263. Tell me your name is Michael Tagler. Tell me you won the Michael Anthony guitar pick and give me the address where to send it, and I will do that first thing tomorrow. All right? Congrats. Michael Tagler.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Archie says he's happy you won.
Michael Tagler, Michael Anthony guitar pick. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right. John Mayer will be there, and Tom Consolo, Hagar's manager.
Oh, like you said, Han Solo
will be there. Han Solo will not be there, although
I haven't seen him in a while.
Although he's been there. That's true. All right, you guys, we got to go. It's been 2 hours. We're at the limit. Thank you, channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. As always,
be good, everybody.
Thank you so much. Don't forget, every Tuesday is OE81 Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern right here, The Van Halen Show. Michael, I just got your info. Thank you. Help us get to 12K YouTube subscribers. At 20K, we're giving away a Kramer Beretta special. And if you want a personalized video, hit me up on Cameo. If you want a video for grandma or your business brand, hit me up. I will make a video. And again, if you'd like to help support the channel, PayPal is an option. PayPal.me/Johnny Beane. And your support helps with the production of these shows, which is extremely complicated, as you can see. It really is. All right, we got to go. Thank you for watching. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow night somewhere.
Somehow.
Friday, we will see you on Talking Guitars. Saturday we'll see you on Saturday night. Sunday we'll see you on Guitar ASMR. And if you're watching this, if you want to hit me up, actually, I have a pickup I was gonna sell to help pay for the production of these shows. If anybody's interested, I have what is this, Sir?
Yep.
Sir, I have a Sir Pete Thornbucker. It's a neck pickup, brand new, never installed. If anybody wants this, hit me up. Okay. There we go. And we'll talk more about this on Friday.
Friday.
On Friday. Friday. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys later.
Good night, all.
Sammy,
what's up, dude?
how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
You want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Beane. I've met you a few
Johnny
times.
Beane?
Johnny Beane.
Hey, Johnny Beane, Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations.
There you go.
One or all.
And then I'll give you mine, so come back around this way.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Mike, hi.
How you doing?
I'm Johnny Beane. I met you last year. I talked to you on Google+.
Oh, I remember you.
I
Yeah.
look like,
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. He was at a Google Plus hangout.
I'm Johnny Beane.